Well, good morning and welcome back to The Hardest Part, the hurt we carry and the hope we find. This is our Lenten journey, and my name is Shani Campbell. I'm the pastor at South Pleasant Grove United Methodist Church, and I'm grateful that you're with us on this journey. We are continuing today on day 33. The title of our devotion is Love Up Close, and it's April 11th. So let's hear our word for today. It's from Romans 15, verse 7. Accept one another then, just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God. And here is our reflection written by Kate Bowler of the Everything Happens Project. Loving someone from a distance is much easier than loving up close. When you get close up, you can see all of their bad opinions, all of their wrongness, all of their hard to ignore habits. Francis Collins, a world-renowned geneticist and physician, understands how difficult it is to love people who are so unlike us. He led the National Institutes of Health during the pandemic, which meant he endured and witnessed vitriol or bitter criticism on all fronts. What we need, he said, is to get out of our silos and really listen to one another. And that means accepting that the other person might have something valuable to say, as hard as that is for us to admit. Perhaps we might not be as far off as we first imagined. And here's our response. What might we reconsider? And what would it take? Maybe start by reading the wrong news source and considering another's point of view. Maybe learning something new about ourselves and them. And our blessing for today comes from The Lives We Actually Have. This is written by Kate Bowler and Jessica Ritchie. It's called Blessing for Loving Someone When Differences Divide Us. This will be our closing prayer. This is a hard one. How do I begin to connect with someone so different from me? How do I bridge this gap? It feels wrong, like the beliefs I abhor. Blessed are we who want included in the wild and beautiful experiment to find a common humanity, who desire to come into the gap that separates human from human, to love the stranger, especially the one we don't understand and secretly want to set straight. Blessed are those standing in the gap in what can't be understood, to actively work on disproving our own intuitions about another, to begin to see what they see. Blessed are we, swimming upstream against the current of humanity, of human frailty, fears and emotions, and willing to be wrong, to reconsider and hold to our integrity with kindness, desiring to map it out and play the course instead of the one we made up, and to discover that humility is what makes change possible. Grace is never neutral. It works backwards and forwards in time, conspiring to make wrong right. All right. Well, there's today's edition of The Hardest Part, and I look forward to seeing you